Welcome to another weekly analysis series with Raba Fx. So we're going to analyze the market for next week. That is from Monday to Friday during the week. And if you need the midweek analysis, kindly join the newsletter. And for your information, I will not be analyzing NAS, Euro USD, and gold. The reason is this: I have already done the analysis with those within the newsletter. So every other analysis will be from pounds, maybe US 30 and others. All right. So without wasting time, let's begin. And if you want to get the weekly analysis on Euro USD, gold, and NAS 100, click the link in the description and then subscribe to my newsletter. There are a lot of goodies that will be coming in from the newsletter from Forex education. I'll be teaching some education content as well. But we are starting with the weekly analysis first so that once you get used to opening your mails, and if you have subscribed, kindly learn to use your emails, okay? We are professionals. Professionals use emails. All right. So on that note, let's begin. As usual, we are going to look at the monthly time frame. Okay, the monthly time frame. So with pounds USD, we can see that price rejected from here. This opening price, and I call it my supply and demand level. So in this case, this is the demand level. We rejected. Where are we heading to? This is our first target. All right, and then our next target is this. So this is the magnet that is pulling the price to this point. So I have these two targets. Should I be worried about a potential sell-off here? Yes, because this is a supply area. But overall direction is bullish. Market needs to change before we can continue a bearish move. So for now, we have a bullish market because we've closed above numerous supply levels. Okay, we have 1 year, we have 1 year, we have 1 year, and we have closed above all. The one that is left is this level. So we are going to see how it get it hold up by next week. In my opinion, I'm looking for a continuous push in price anyway, but who knows, anything can happen within the week. So if you want to see if I have a shift in directional bias, subscribe to my newsletter, and then I will send you whenever there's a shift in the directional bias via the newsletter during the week. So in that case, I'll then move to daily. So in my daily time frame, you can see the last supply level was here and we closed above it. The another one that we have is this one. We barely traded into that. Okay, we have not come into that. So that's the next target, which is by the time market opens, we are going to target that. So for me, this will not be a strong area for me. There are a lot of reasons, okay? I will compile my rules and probably put it into a course so that if you want to learn it, you simply go and grab it. I will not be talking about my mentorship on my streaming or my newsletter because I want you to, if you are interested only, that's when I will send those promotional emails to you. I will not send you emails to sign up for my mentorship, no, unless I ask for your permission. All right, so we have this push on the daily, and as you can see, it was a massive push upward. And what I can see is that we will be attacking this level here. So if I pick this, select my daily level, we should be attacking this level. All right, this is the weekly level, so we should be attacking this. But notwithstanding, we should not jump the gun. All right, we have to look for setup to capitalize on this bullish move, and these areas there are simply obstacle in the sense that it prevents us from getting to our destination. We have different destination on the time frame. All right, market will need to move from one level to another. That's how market move, from levels to levels, from demand to supply, from supply to demand, 100% of the time. So it is our duty as traders to position ourselves. Number one, we must understand that direction. And that is what I'm giving to you free. I'm telling you where the direction is. So you go apply whatever strategy you have and capitalize on the move. And then secondly, you must know the exact price to buy. Because when you buy at the exact price, it does two things. Number one, it gives you a minimum drawdown. And then number two, price will simply rally immediately. It is that price. Okay, without giving more drawdown, it moves straight into your direction. And it gives you less worry. All right. Unlike you buying from a big fat zone. Okay. In such cases, price may decide to go even deeper, and by then might give you some anxiety and the rest. So those are the two things you need to know: direction and then your exact entry price. So in this case here, I'm giving you the direction. We are bullish. So how do we capitalize on this? So first of all, I'll be interested in this level here. We have opening price, two opening price. So that's why I mark it like a zone. But one of them is my key level, but I will not disclose them here. So I will expect something like this to the upside. All right. The market is there to be reacted to. We simply react to the market. We don't predict. So I'm not going to predict that price will come back here. And if it does, maybe I take a trade there and it takes me out and it comes back down. I have another level here. And for sure, one of them will push the price higher. But before it comes back here, I have a way to know if the weekly supply level will be strong to push price down. So in most cases, I get my observation of my direction right. All right. So for now, since we have not approached yet, we can buy from here. We have not approached here yet. If price come back down, we buy. All right. So this is what I have on what's it called? Pounds USD. All right. So the next one I will look at is Aussie. It's Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar, if you can see, I think the last time I analyzed this, we talked about this. Price came back down here. We rejected. So where are we heading to? Let me take off this. So in this case, our first target will be here. Our first target will be here. Then the next target will be here. These are my supply levels, where if price gets to, I'll start looking for a way to see if those levels will be strong. So those are the ones. If we clear these two, then I'll look at this level here. But for now, we still have some few pips towards that level. So we can take advantage of intraday trades. Then if you go to your daily as well is also bullish. So we have the weekly and the daily bullish. And we have some form of obstacle here on the daily. So before price gets here, we can go to the 4-hour, capitalize on the move to push it up in there. So let's see the 4-hour time frame. Will the 4-hour give us any retracement down? But for now, I can mark these levels like this for my entry. I have a key price I'm looking for, but for the purpose of you to learn and study, this level is what I'm expecting price to trade into. All right, when it trades in here, I will buy. I'm going to work on a video on inducement liquidity, what liquidity actually is. I will do a comprehensive video and put it out there maybe sometime next week to teach you about liquidity and how to use it to validate your point of interest. So this is what I'm looking at here. This move here will be 100% valid if price did not touch this level. All right. That means we open Monday and we trade lower. In fact, the moment we start trading back into this level, yeah, you should start scanning for trade setups. And if you're looking for confirmation, look for confirmation to take the trade to the upside. And then let's look at USD card. I think dollar is, we have bullish, so dollar should be weak. We have a weakness in the US dollars so far. So on that note, on the weekly, we have market reacting from here. So we see this, we have rejected this area. Let me change that to a stronger line, which is on the weekly. So you can see there's a rejection. Because of that rejection, though the rejection wasn't enough to validate that market will come down, there are other metrics you need to put in place. And probably, okay, that wasn't it. So when you go to your daily, I have this here. So for me, from this daily, once price comes in here, I will start attacking to the downside. Okay, I'll start attacking to the downside. Now we have this level. Will I be worried about here? Let me know in the comment section. What will you be worried about this supply and demand level? If you'll be worried, put yes. If you are not going to be worried, put no. And I will ask you, why do you think so? Okay, so for me, once price come in here, I will now probably go to the lower time frame, look for a better option, which is still intact here. So in your own time, okay, what I'm doing here is, in your own time, study the chart, especially after it has played out. After it has played out, go back and study the chart. Why did Raba pick so and so levels? All right, so I'm expecting price to do this and come back down. Now obviously there's what we call the break of the supply and demand level and a retest of that level. So on that note, I'll also be watching in case during the week we have a break of this, total break of this, we can look for trade entry just at around the retest as well, and then push it lower. Okay, so there are different ways you enter the market, just in case you waited and price didn't come in here, but instead Monday comes out, close above, Tuesday comes to retest, you can look for entry signal from there as well. All right, it's not everything that is order block. I'm going to burst some bubbles here. So from that, we'll look at NZD USD. If I were you, since I won't be talking about Euro USD, you can look at the pounds USD and then use that also to analyze the Euro USD. But in the newsletter, I gave precise levels where you can expect price to do its thing. So we have this level here on the weekly, we rejected. Where are we heading to? Boom. So this is where we are going to. We have enough room to get there. Even though I know this level is there, let me put it. Even though I know this level is there. However, everything is bullish. So focus on the bullish trade. Do not let fear make you to start double. What do they call this? Do not let fear make you start questioning your analysis, to second guess yourself. All right. So on that note, I move in here. 1 minute, let me go back and check. We had a level here. Did we reject the level? Yes, we did. Okay. So in this for NZUSD, we might see a kind of range play. We may see a kind of range play. All right. Something like this, a sell in here. And then we can continue buying. Something of that nature. So on the 4-hour, it's safe enough to look for trade there. It's safe enough to look for trade there to the downside. Now, this should be traded as an intraday. All right, it should be traded as an intraday setup. So the moment it comes back down, you can decide to take your profit and then aim for a bullish trade. There's a reason why I'm talking about it, especially if it comes back down to the daily demand level. All right, so this is an interesting pair to check out because from what I'm seeing, there could be a potential for a sell. Let's take a look at the Japanese yen pair. So first of all, let's look at USD JPY. The cause of all of this bearishness in USD, most people give you their own analysis. Some say it is because of the carry trades. The Japanese yen, Bank of Japan increased the interest rate, and by so doing, a lot of people are selling off their investment in the US stock market, converting it to Japanese yen. That means they're selling the dollars to buy yen. Well, why that is meaningful, but do you think carry trade alone is the reason for the price to drop? Now, if I go back to the weekly, you can see here, we rejected from here. If you are to trade using the supply level, you should know that this market wants to go down. And if you look at it, this was an obstacle, eventually got broken. The same thing happened here. Obstacle got broken. Obstacle got broken. This is a retest. We should continue selling. Okay. Now we got here. Obstacle broken, retest, we sold down. Now where do we sell into? The demand level here. This demand level is stronger than the rest. Why? It's rejected strongly. So we can expect price to start trading to the upside. Okay. So now let me mark out only the key levels that I'll be interested in. The recent two range. Okay. I'm interested in the recent range. What I mean by recent range is the supply that was broken and the demand that price is currently respecting. So those two levels are my range. Okay. So going to the daily, in this case, these are areas where you continue to load up. Trade in, we buy. Trade in, we buy. Okay. However, I will be careful buying it anyway because I've not seen any tangible reason for the market to fly very fast. So I will deal with it in form of an intraday setup. In form of an intraday, but from what I can see, there will be more selling pressure on the US dollar. Okay, there will be more selling pressure on the US dollar. So, number one, if I get a retest here, let me take off this. If I get a retest here, I should continue selling. All right. So this is a pair that for me, I will wait for the market to start. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I see clarity. I know what to do exactly. But just to give you heads up here, you can monitor this supply level on the 4-hour and then try to push it down on intraday basis. So taking a look at Canadian dollar as well. Let me take off this. We start from the weekly as usual. Okay, we can see we broke this level, and now last week we came up also by closing above it. So that level is still a good area for a buy. Okay, this is still a strong demand level because we don't have any rejection. The only rejection we have, let me see if I have any rejection. No rejection. So that level is still valid for me as a demand level. That is my opening price. It's still valid. So when price come back down and retest, we might start looking for a bullish move. Until that happens, we focus on the sell. So in this case, because the market is bearish, all right, we have a bearish market on our hands. So that level, this level here, price rejected it yesterday, this week. So on the daily, I will simply start looking at, this was the entry here. Okay, intraday basis. Once you get to this level here, you observe. But for me, I will simply wait. I think this Japanese yen pair, I'll wait for more data to see where to continue selling. We have a fresh supply level here, which is quite decent for a sell. Okay, so this is what I can see. But however, you need more data to test your ideas out. So if you have any comments, any thoughts, any video or concept that you are finding it difficult to understand, let me know in the comment section. And if you have not seen my new videos on supply and demand levels, the right way to trade them in 2024, I'll put the link in the description and you will see it either up here or at the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and I'll see you in this video.